The big house. This is a eulogy to a place and a particular house, Anna McCarrick House in Monaghan. It's an artist's retreat in Ireland, the only one of its kind, probably the only one in the world. And it's a house that was bequeathed to the nation to be used as an artist's retreat by Tyrone Guthrie, who was the most famous theatre director in his day in London and ran several theatres in America and in Britain. And this was his home as a child and as a married man. So the house is full of the spirits of actors and artists and writers, because all through his adult life and probably before that, he brought his friends there. So it would have been a living theatre, in fact. And Sir Laurence Olivier was there, and his wife Vivian Leigh, and so many of the great names of the Irish theatre and English theatre. Patrick Kavanagh, I know, came at one stage they were going to make a film of his work, and it went wrong for various reasons and it was never finished. But the house now is the most vital and magical place that you could possibly imagine. And almost nobody who spends a night there does not say that it's like nowhere else on earth. It's not a place, as somebody said, it's a dimension. And it's supported by the state, the Arts Council, North and South, and we're blessed to have it because we all do better work there than anywhere else. And the life is lived so intensely that a day there is worth maybe a month anywhere else, and a month is worth a year. Tremendous friendships form, and tremendous hijinks of every kind. And it's in the most beautiful place, tremendously sensual, pastoral beauty. There's a lake and forests all round, and a marvellous garden, beautiful walks. And we walk and we talk and we swim in summer. We used to row on the lake, and the birds sing, and the dinners are notorious because they are so marvellous. The cooks are out of this world. The big house. The house waits. Those dispersed, departed spirits will return, will fill the halls again. The call is irresistible. The house is patient, its memory long. Like a bird in flight, reflected in its glowing crystal, light dashes trembling from pane to window. The burnished gusts, murmurous in autumn, that billow softly through high chimneys, in winter turn to tempest raw and rail at bolt and slate, as if some grief long unassuaged begs harbour from its haunting. When spring announces general change, the shift of key and shade has tipsy field mice run abroad in gossamer costumed air. Cats cavort among the heather bells, while cows sing in clover. Woken early, majestic boughs, the oak and ash, lower listening heads. By the clock tower, the hare halts, ears en pointe. Cooks gossip in the laundry, among the laurels gardeners brood. Scribes and swallows in their lofty roosts dispute, each busy at their own meticulous craftings. Before it, mortal and mortar, in the sweep of August fantasy, slip the noose of definition. The sultry noonday sun maddens lake and pasture, its silken glisten inverting the skies, a brimming mirror of waters full with vari-coloured, swift sails and blousy cumulus. Low and high, past count of hours, flowers flirtatious and painters merge, bees and poets drowse and discourse in their tousled beds, limbs laden with soused anticipation, the perfumed offerings of the flesh, the spiced gifts of table. By afternoon, while interrogative rooks survey the lie of land, the goshawk's pinnacle eye scrutinizes earthly strivings, the many puttings off and shy participations, the quick-set flamings, soft gutterings in passageway and drawing room. All are noted and remarked in gilded oils or slow calligraphy for those who follow later, or in rude advance of expectation. Out wild along the blossoming avenue that leads serpentine to woods and gate lodge, where names are murmured yet between the hedgerows, amid the bustle of hydrangea, the heron's shriek, the fox sagacious, ambling, contented from the Sunday hunt. Here, where the voices come and go without their faces, the names of those who came and stayed, those returned, or those who did not show, are unforgotten. All those who cannot now or ever come, whispered in memorial by geese-white lock and leaf-strewn rain. But the great interior knows more than all, its stone and timber, walls and rafter, store the ineluctable. It attends through drought and storm. It promises or persuades that intention outlasts matter. Nothing expressed is lost. Nothing given form will vanish. In its opulent, peopled slumber, it saves beneath a steepled roof the harvest, an inventory of the profane and sacramental, the sequestered imaginings of all those who cultivate icons of refuge and redemption, those who in sleep break bread still at its board, all those it has foreseen, summoned, and dreamed into breath.